Brave Spirit ranges up, strikes the lead. Brave Spirit pulls clear.
Brave Spirit will don the prestigious Hallowell stud colours as he represents his owners in the $5 million feature, the Kia Quokka, on April 26. Trent Crebbin joins me now. Trent, I'm sure the contract negotiations for Brave Spirit were relatively simple.
Exactly right, Jake. Hallowell and Seacorp have selected a couple of well-known stars in past Quokkas by the likes of King of Sparta and Kementari, but they've finally found one of their own ready to take on the rich feature this year.
They do indeed, Trent. He is a listed winner over 1,400 metres in the Raconteur Stakes, and it's worth noting that he ran much faster time than other Quokka contender roped them in on the same card that day.
He did, some 7 lengths faster over the course and distance, running to his peak rating of 104 with Racing and Sports that day. The Raconteur was directly after roped them in's victory, and it does allow a good comparison of those two performances.
Well, let's take a look at that peak rating, Trent, and how it lines up in the Kia Quokka for 2025. As we can see, the 104 rating that Brave Spirit possesses is a little bit below what it takes to run a placing in the Kia Quokka, but it has to be mentioned that Saloon Bar was rated similarly to Brave Spirit before turning in a strong effort in this race last year.
He did, Jake, and at Racing and Sports, we're certainly advocates of being seasoned campaigners, and sometimes throwing your horse in the deep end can really harden them up and prepare them for that better company. As you mentioned, a horse like Saloon Bar last year, even a star like Home Affairs, who ran in an Everest off a pretty low mark for that grade of race. It really brought him on and developed him into the horse that he became.
Alongside that, he also dealt with fellow Quokka contender, the Boss Lady, in that Raconteur Stakes. And following on from that, first up this campaign, he ran to 101, which, Trent, it suggests that his best form isn't too far away.
Yeah, that's right, Jake, but he will need to improve to feature in the finish of this year's Quokka. There's enough behind him to suggest he could be a flyer's chance if things go to plan and if a few of the big hitters don't show up.
You're essentially summing up your thoughts there, Trent, but I just want to know, do you think this could be a launching pad for bigger races on the horizon for Brave Spirit, or could he cause an upset at Ascot on April 26?
There are some small threads to pull for Brave Spirit in this year's Kia Quokka, but ultimately I think the gap is just too far for him at this stage. Like you said, though, I think it'll be a good learning experience for him and the connections as to where he sits in WA. And I think it will be a good platform for some more suitable races over a bit further. Something like the Northern Stakes, Belmont Sprint, even a race like the Hannon's Handicap in Kalgoorlie, would be very well placed in a race like that.
For the first time in the Kia Quokka, the Hallowell stud colours will be on display as Brave Spirit runs for his connections in the $5 million feature on April 26. Make sure you head to Racing WA 7+ or the Racing and Sports social media channels for all your news on your Quokka contenders.
Brave Spirit ranges up, strikes the lead. Brave Spirit pulls clear.